Hello, my friends. Welcome in. No, I'm not sick. I'm recording this the morning it's coming out. I just woke up. I'm sure you can see the tuft of hair sticking out here and a little bit here. That's how dedicated we are here on the channel. Hit the like button. Here we go. We're going to take a look. It's year 16 of our experiment. Before we get into that, I want to know if you think if any of these guys are going to come back to the United States. It could be a coaching role. It could be, you know, MLS is a retirement league, but now obviously MLS doesn't exist, at least in the same form in this experiment. Or will they have gained, you know, dual citizenship somewhere else? So like, will Jason Duncan, because he's been in Arsenal a long time, stay in England? I'd like your thoughts. Make sure you hit that in the comments. In the comments. In the comments. There we go. Now, let's go take a look at our players. Here we go, into the short list. Chris Askew, what's up? West Ham, 55K, backup contract. Still looks pretty good. Okay, devastated. That doesn't look good. Interesting. No, just kidding. Asked to leave, needs to leave for first team soccer. Only got 1 start, 10 subs, 1 assist on a 6-7-3. Played well. So I think it's fair that he's like, hey, get me out of here. What's up with this? He's wanted by Norwich, Watford, and Sevilla. Okay. Is West Ham going down? Is that also why he's upset? No, they are 14th, so they're not going down. He just wants playing time. He said, mate, I'm 32. I'm not getting any U.S. men's national team caps. I would like some sort of playing time. So last season he got 7 starts with 3 subs, and this season he got 1 start with 10 subs. A bit unfortunate. Didn't play in any cup competitions or anything like that either. So we'll have to see. Will Chris Askew make a move? I was just going to check here. Canada. I guess because he played for Edmonton. Okay, fair enough. Fluent in English and German. Other nationalities, English. Okay, so they have picked that. So I'm curious if that means he would come back or move or whatever. Chris Carpenter's at Man United. They loaned him to Aston Villa, and then he did. Oh, you got a cup start, mate. You got a cup start. Unhappy. Don't blame you. 79K. There's a bid in. He's listed. Oh, 79K is his wages. I was like, what? 10.5. He's listed for 5 million less than his value. CSK Moscow's offered 4.4. Is Chris Carpenter going to Russia, my friends? And he's at Nice and Watford. Like, he's got some names coming after him. That's interesting. Leaving the English Isles, the words, I don't know. 16 concentration. Laser focused, my friends. But yeah, didn't play in the Prem this year. I mean, it's a backup contract, so it's kind of, you know, Chris, it's kind of your fault for taking a backup contract. But when you're at Man United, they put him in the U23s. He must have been so unhappy. They're like, you go down there. Yeah, I can see why you'd want to move. So we'll have to see. Does Chris Carpenter go to Moscow? Because they've actually put a bid in. We've had players in the past, we've talked about this, that they've had clubs interested and then like some random club comes in. But this one, there's at least a bid, and the bid was made 2 days ago. So they've got 5 days to get another bidder or to accept or not accept this. So we'll have to see what happens there. Josh Doler, still with Saint Etienne, 52K, key player, 44 caps, 8 goals. He's on international duty right now, my friends. So we'll have to take a look at how World Cup qualification is going. It looks like he's got 8 sub appearances. Not the best, but a goal and 3 assists on a 6.96. I mean, at least you're getting in the game. Bravery is just not a thing. Not a thing. 36 starts, 10 goals, 7 assists. So 1 every 3.5 kind of guy in terms of goals. 1 every 4 on assists. Solid player, key player, advanced playmaker. Doing well. 6.99. Played in the Europa League. 16 appearances on 3 goals, 2 assists on a 7.02. Not bad. Let's just see. He has French nationality, my friends. Interesting. So, I'm curious if that... I'd like to see some of these guys retire. I mean, not now, but in the future. Jason Duncan has taken a pay cut and extended his contract. That's a bit gutting, Jason. I know Jason's told me in the comments and on Patreon that he wants to go to Liverpool because he's a Liverpool fan. And I'm like, sorry, mate. But interesting. Wants a new challenge as he's achieved everything at the current club. Well, then why'd you sign a contract? Okay, it was literally after last episode he signed a contract and extended it because I guess there was a year left. And they gave him a loyalty bonus. So he took a $25K a week pay cut, but he got the $3.3 million. And now he's like, I'm out. Let me out of here. So we'll have to see because he only got 3 starts, 1 sub, 647. That's not the best. Played in the Check and Trade Trophy though. I mean, that's what you're here for. It doesn't mention any. Did he pick up? We'll have to go look. Maybe it was last summer, but World Cup qualification is still going on. Has Jason Duncan been replaced as the goalkeeper of the U.S. men's national team? We need to go find out. We will find out here in just a second. Heino is still at AZ. He's obviously going to have, yes, Dutch nationality now. That's where Heino is going to retire. 28 appearances, 12 goals. That's essentially who he is, right? He's 12, 14, 10, 15, 11 goal. Like that's the goal tally for him. 28 caps, 3 goals. I don't think that's changed. He's wanted though. Now that's interesting. He's wanted by Wolves. So is it time for Heino Goodmanson to leave AZ after spending, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seasons there. A decade in the Netherlands. Is it time for him to leave to go to more difficult pastures? Not sure that he will stay in the game once his playing days are over, so he's not sure if he's going to stay or not. I may have missed that on some of the other ones. Let's just check a little. Not sure that he'll stay in the game. These guys are like, I got paid. Would prefer not to play for the San Jose Earthquakes. Okay, Josh. Josh does not like. Okay. Wants to become a head of youth development. Chris Carpenter. Nice. Okay, so that's something I guess now because they're 32 as they start to age, and if they can't get a contract or whatever, we'll have to keep tabs on that. Kim Hansen's not sure he'll stay. He's with Galatasaray on a 51K. He's wanted by Newcastle. Technicals really haven't developed as compared to some of the other ones, I would argue. But he's a defensive midfielder, although he can play center back and midfield, so that's quite interesting. I don't have the league loaded. I didn't think anybody was going to go to Galatasaray. 29 appearances, 1 goal, and a 7.23, but you kind of have to take that with a grain of salt because the league's not loaded. So 4.6 million. You could argue as Monaco that was a poor buy just because they didn't play him. Now if they'd played him, it might be different, but they essentially took a 16 million euro haircut. I've got it on euros. This is what happens when you record in the morning. Awesome. Hold on. All right, so we're back. I'm sorry. This is what it's 7:06 right now when I'm recording this. Okay, so they took a $20 million haircut. But at least he's playing. I like that Kim Hansen got 29 appearances and he's on a key player contract. So will we see resurgence? Will the technicals go up? We'll have to find out. Zebu Nation, 120K per week with Stoke, my friends. My goodness. He's kind of snuck up their rotation contract. 15 starts, though. 5 substitute appearances on 659. Don't talk about it. Not sure if he's going to stay in the game. 59 caps, 5 goals. My goodness. Okay. Now let's. I got to go back and look at some of these salaries. Okay, so they didn't take a pay cut. That's my mistake. Yeah, 150,000 euros is $175,000 because thank you, America. 62K for Josh Doler. Chris Carpenter's on 92K. Okay, nothing has changed. Chris Askew 64K. Heino is on 23K, which he's been on since the beginning of time. All right. So now let's go take a look at the U.S. men's national team, which may again only interest me. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if it interests you. But I just think because it's that international career aspect of it, they're all capped to the team. Someone told me another way to look at this, and I've forgotten. So we're just gonna go look at it this way. Okay, World Cup qualifying is still happening. That's what I'm confused about. If they're not getting appearances, who is Dominic Sutton? Oh, he's not nearly as good. He's not nearly as good as Jason Duncan. Why is he playing? I mean, I know it was a friendly. Okay, let's go to the actual games. Who's Jesus Fuentes? Oh, he's not nearly as good either. What is happening? What happened to Jason Duncan? Why is Dominic Sutton picking up? He plays for Minnesota United, people. He's worth $4.3 million. Why is he in World Cup qualification? Sorry, I know I'm focusing just on Jason Duncan, but like, are you what? Are you serious? The U.S. hasn't already qualified, and even going back to last season, I mean, okay, they've played 4 games, and Jason Duncan has not played any of them. What? I don't know. Like, I'm fine with another player coming and taking someone's job, but not this guy. Not this guy. What? Why? I mean, he's got some good stats, but like, look, there are some red stats here, my friends, and some white stats, and some not glowing green physicals. Oh, that is gutting. That is gutting. All right, Doler getting a sub here. Oh man, I'm so gutted about that. What is the deal? We'll have to go back and look at Jason's profile. Maybe it says something like he had a falling out with a coach or something like that. Maybe the U.S. got a new coach. Maybe. Oh man, is this the end of our guys getting their run? Josh Doler, okay, 6.9. Zebu Nation, okay, there he picked up a game there. All right. Wes McKinney's still in the group. I'm just going to the big games. Josh Doler I think there must have been a coaching change. There has to have been a coaching change. This is right after the last episode. Jason Duncan got a start there on a 6.2. And then a 7.1. And then he's played in 2 friendlies. Maybe he was injured? Oh, I'm so confused. No. He's been the coach since 2027, right? If I'm reading that correctly? Yes. So there's not been a change at head coach. I'm so... is there another reason that he wouldn't be playing that I'm not thinking of? Let's go take a look at the injuries. No, he's twisted his ankle. He had a calf strain for 4 weeks in February of last year, so that didn't impact him playing in those friendlies. He had a twisted ankle this year. What it say in here? No. Does he not like the... He only likes this head coach, Seth Spiedel. And it's impacted our other guys too. Like Zebu Nation was getting a bunch of caps. Who else was that? Was it Chris Askew? No. Josh Doler had a bunch of caps. Have our guys been phased out ahead of the 2034 World Cup? Is this the end of the road for our players? I am gutted by that. Let me know if there's some other reason that Jason Duncan wouldn't have played a single international game aside from just being replaced. But I'm just looking at his stats. I think he's better. I think he's better than the other guy. I mean, look at the physicals, like 16 acceleration. I'm probably spending too long on this, but I mean, okay, Dominic Sutton's better aerial and slightly better distribution. Jason Duncan's better at everything else. Everything else. Oh. That's so, I mean, to be fair, goals allowed per 90 minutes, 3. But if you're playing a friendly and it was it wasn't like a competitive game and you didn't have a competitive team backing you up or in front of you if you're the goalkeeper, that's not exactly 56% pass completion ratio. That's gutting. And that's, my friends, how we are going to end on today's episode, with me absolutely befuddled at what is going on. Absolutely befuddled. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you hit the like button. Will our players make those moves? Will any of them go into coaching? It looks like we have one that's interested in the head of youth development. Will he go back to the United States, or will he stay where he's at? Find out next time. And will Jason Duncan go to Liverpool? We'll see you then.